Hey DT, I've got a joke that's totally sure to tickle your funny bone.
Don't touch me.
What does Cloud wear under his clothes?
What makes you think I would want to know that?
Give up? Thunderwear.
I mean, not funny.
The galaxy is full of unanswered questions.
But none so important as who would win in a fight.
Join me, TJ,
And me, Dark TJ.
as we
Take you
on a quest to discover the power inside Amiibo.
and settle in Smash which Nintendo All-Star reigns supreme.
This is Smash
Supremacy!
Hey there, heroes! So today's weather forecast,
Cloudy with a chance of fire.
it's me, Hero TJ.
And me, simply the best, better than all the rest, Dark TJ.
Welcome to episode 28 of Smash Supremacy.
Today we can finally call to action the two tardiest amiibo sword fighters in the entire Smash collection.
The Final Fantasy fan favorite, Cloud.
We'll face off against yet another unnecessary Marth variant.
The DLC dragon, Corrin. This episode's special guest is a video game enthusiast, co-host of the Nintendo PlayStation podcast, and an amiibo customizer.
Check out these sick customs, people.
Please welcome to the Smash Supremacy stage, all the way from the UK, Toby Thornton.
Hey TJ.
Hey Toby, what's up?
Hey Toby, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Way to ruin it. It was funny until you chimed in.
Sorry, I think I got sucked into the 90s for a second. Speaking of the 90s, Cloud Strife has to be the most iconic spiky-haired, giant sword-wielding, blue-eyed badass of the decade, right?
He just said.
Cloud has definitely held up over the years, and he might even be in better shape than ever. Let's take a closer look at his special moves.
Link ain't the only swordsman who can shoot beams out of his blade.
Cloud's Blade Beam Special sends out a shockwave that can even hit multiple opponents during his limit break.
This next move is button mashing at its best.
Cloud's Cross Slash attack is a series of consecutive strikes that together create quite the combo.
I choose you, Clemizard.
Climb Hazard, as I think it's more likely pronounced, is an upward sword thrust with a jump.
And to sweeten the deal, an extra push of the button will grant you a high-speed downward strike.
Cloud's Down Special charges up his limit gauge,
When it's all charged up, Blondie's ready to blow.
literally in the form of a powerful tornado.
Take that, sucker. Boy, girl, shiny metal reindeer, you be the judge.
Corrin's Dragon Fang shot blasts a paralyzing projectile from his dragon arm, then bites his foe.
The Dragon Lunge is a diagonal lance-like attack that can be followed up with a kick. Or just to chill out for a bit.
Corrin's Draconic Ascent grants him the temporary power of flight, and a sweet set of wings to boot.
Unlike his feet.
And for a full-on dragon transformation,
Is that what that weird alien-looking caribou thing is supposed to be?
Corrin's counter launches enemies from both sides with jets of water.
But it looks like our little were-dragon has performance anxiety.
Cloud's inclusion in Smash came as a surprise to everyone.
The character literally nobody expected.
And I don't think anyone saw Corrin coming.
The character literally nobody asked for.
Will we be treated to another surprise in this sword-fighting showdown?
Look, I owned a PlayStation and Final Fantasy VII, and you know what? I played it for about 7 minutes because after coming fresh off Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, FF7 was slow, boring, and unplayable by comparison. And in spite of all that, I can conceive of no situation in which Cloud doesn't combat boot stomp all over that shoeless charlatan. Barefoot Marth is in for a buster beatdown.
Cloud's famous Buster Sword is as thick as his body, and I bet it's jam-packed with all kinds of materia. Corrin doesn't stand a chance, unless Cloud is polite enough to let him take his turn first. Besides, who else can say they fell into the live stream and lived? He literally swam through the planet's spirit energy, came out the other side, and defeated Sephiroth, the greatest soldier of all time. And if he can do all that, but can't beat Corrin, then I guess it's time for Cloud to put down his hair gel and go back to Nibelheim.
I hear what you guys are saying, but I think there's more to Corrin than meets the eye. He's not exactly your run-of-the-mill swordsman, if you know what I mean. He has the ability to invoke the power of a dragon. How cool is that? Cloud has faced down some fearsome foes, but I think he may have met his match in Corrin.
Power up the amiibo already.
Let's settle it in Smash!
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, I was expecting a close call, but this one went down to the wire. Even though storm clouds rolled in, Corrin came out ahead by a margin of only 2 fights.
Corrin cooked Cloud's goose 52% of the time to Cloud's 48%.
I dedicate this victory to the Dragon of Fire Emblem.
Wait, doesn't that mutated giraffe shoot water? More like Water Emblem.
Let's see how our player pals at home sliced it.
57% of you kids incorrectly called it for the Cloud, while 43% bought into the whole dragon blood bit. I still don't understand why that albino Marth passed on the shoes though. That's weird, right?
Shoes or not, Corrin has earned a place to compete again in round 2.
Better get your umbrella, everybody. It looks like this Cloud's about to start raining from his eyeballs. Crybaby.
Toby, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Smash Supremacy. I know I did.
You know I did.
Nah.
Before you go, where can our player pals at home go to stay tapped into all the cool projects you got going on?
You can find me over on the Nintendo PlayStation podcast on YouTube or at Toby's_take on Twitter.
Say hi to Goofoo for me.
And if you want to check out our recent Custom Conquest collaboration with Toby, click on the annotation in the corner or find a link in the description.
Not now, dingbats. Wait until this show is over. Sheesh.
I heard you have a new project underway, Toby. What can you tell us about it?
Thanks to our Patreon supporters on patreon.com/makeusbetter, I've started making a video series about the greatest games that no one loves. So if you're into that, go check it out.
Sounds awesome. I can't wait.
Thanks for having me, TJ.
Yo, Tobes. What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
No, the moment is over. You missed it. You're an embarrassment to yourself and the show.
This episode's combat question comes from Smash Newcomer.
They ask, since there are 2 versions of Cloud, Corrin, and Bayonetta, will you use both versions or just one of them?
Thanks for the question, buddy. Since the only difference between the variants are outwardly cosmetic and the NFC chips are identical between both versions, the results are likely to be the same no matter which one we use.
So the short answer is 1. Just 1.
Be sure to be here next time for the final showdown of round 1.
When the Umber Witch Bayonetta gets her gun on with everyone's favorite generic gaming gunner.
The Meat Gunner. We'll see you next time. Thanks for playing.
Dark side out.
I am so excited for this next matchup.
You're excited for every matchup.
Yeah, but now we can at long last finish up round 1. This has been a long time in coming.
Too long if you ask me. What was the point of arbitrarily delaying the release of the final 3 Smash amiibo if they weren't even gonna usher in some compatible functionality on the Switch? They were literally released for a game on a console that is no longer in production. Who does that? How does that make any logical sense?
You got me. I'm just thrilled that the amiibo roster is complete and we get to close out round 1 with a bang bang.
Bang bang? Oh, because they fight with guns? That's stupid.
Okay, team. Now's your chance to cast your predictions for which of these 2 gunslingers you think have what it takes to win in next episode's shootout.
Just click on the poll in the upper right-hand corner of the screen and be quick about it. I ain't got all day.